up, my buddy.
Big doings. Hang on. I almost had this perfect. I gotta go over here because I'm trying to be a good host. So I go where the graphics are. Because Arnaldo, for whatever reason, was always on the right, and he was always obscured by this cutting edge graphic work that I've learned to make. And we're not doing that anymore. I'm gonna have it block this sensual face because nobody needs to see this guy. Okay. Oh, here we go. BK coming in hot. I like it. This is what I'm talking about. Production value is too high. Chances of sellout. Yeah, I've taken a lot of shots this year, and I'm just going in. I'm doubling down. I'm starting the merch store. We're gonna have the toilet candles. We can get into that. It's really gonna go. It's gonna go big.
Scratch and sniff.
Right. Yeah. You mean the toilet brush, right? Is that what you were saying?
Actually, a toilet brush is a hell of an idea. That's actually a great idea. You could put my face on it like one of those urinal cakes. It would really work out well. I could think of a couple of people who would be buying those.
This is not a toothbrush.
Yeah, don't chew on the big mint. That's what.
Right. I'm not sure you can clean the records on this, but who knows?
Hey,
right.
Hey, we listen. We could be all doing it wrong. I know one shop, and I'm not going to out them locally to me, who uses Comet on records to clean them. Not making it up. So
cement.
Comet.
They use
no Comet, like the toilet cleaner, like the powder. It looks like cocaine. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So again, guy's been doing it for like 40 years. He's an old.
Is that how you go to your record store? Can I get the Colombian treatment? Yes.
I get the Big Bambi record from him like every week. That's all I'm saying. No rolling.
All right.
I want to say hi. So we got some people settling in before we get in here. We got Jose Moreno, still catching up on RSD. Well, it's funny. We're going to talk about that. We weren't going to talk about RSD, but we're really going to talk about how to put a nail in the coffin of the RSD talk. But we'll get into that in a little bit. And then I see the Grandmaster from Omaha is here. The account's been reinstated, so I hope there's no shenanigans. I did see that I was part of another attack video, but I'm just going to let it slide. I'm going to let it roll off my back because maybe that's his love language. Maybe that's how he expresses affection, is by just constantly slandering me. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. So this is Surface Noise. I want to welcome everybody who's still settling into the room. We've got I think it's the regular squad. This is the fully assembled, generally normal roster for Surface Noise. CONCERTBUDDIE running the ones and twos. Thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and do the intros, and then we've got a power-packed presentation for you. By power-packed, I mean it's worth every cent you're not paying to listen or to watch. So settle in. It's going to be a doozy. Let's go around the room. We'll start with a guy I'm going to see in, I guess, a week. So it's going to be big doings. I don't know if I'm going to see 3 of these guys next week. I think, right, Bianco? You're coming? Yeah?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah. Right. So we'll start with the resident Austinite, Jason Roxas. Jason, what's a good word tonight?
I just want to say congrats to Jose Moreno Rahn for getting that rare Taylor Swift, album.
I'm not gonna go get it. It's over there, but I can show it later.
So hold up, Jose. Is this the first or the second?
That's the first vinyls that Taylor Swift ever released.
That looks official, Jose. Is that a real one?
Yeah, I'll bring it. I'll bring it.
Oh no! Don't bring it. I want you to bring good records to give me. I don't want whatever this. That looks like is that a cover of like Teen Vogue or something? I mean, that doesn't look good.
No,
the thing is, I can't wait for Jose to bring this at the Austin Record Show and just start yelling, "Who wants Tay-Tay? I got it. Who wants Tay-Tay?" He's
gonna be mobbed like he's the guy.
I already have my case, by the way, full of records.
Hell yeah! The doctor is ready. Oh, he's already filled it up. He's ready to operate on all those fools in Austin. He's got them. He's got them.
Oh, by the way, I'm housing my Taylor Swift record on my Gigi Allen one that I'm taking. I don't know if any human being has ever done that. I'm happy to be the first one. So,
well, let's get through the introductions, and then we can Gigi Allen our tails off. How about that? Right. So Jason is coming in hot. To his immediate vicinity Arnaldo, the channel is Fidelios_frequency. Arnaldo, how are you doing this evening?
What's up, Concert Buddy? I'm doing well, thanks. Long time no see. It was only just Sunday, right?
Hey, listen, we are giving the people what they want or what they don't want,
Exactly.
whether they like it or not. So here we are. And then again, we'll finish with the Austin twosers. Jose is coming in looking like a young Lou Diamond Phillips. Jose Moreno Rahn, how are you? Stand and deliver.
Alive.
What happened? Was there an incident this morning?
No, just like a chilling after work. Took a shower. I don't know if you can smell it. Hopefully so.
You smell like success. I can smell it through the airwaves.
Yeah. You know, so some people are criticizing me being sit down while I'm always here, but I always sit down even if I'm not on stream or anything. I like sitting down on the floor. But so yeah, it's a good day. Good day.
Excellent. Well, Jose, I don't care what anyone says. You are the best at sitting on the floor. So don't let anyone take that away from you.
Yeah.
And then this guy's been AWOL a little bit. He popped in once on our freestyle. You know, he was the show probably got a little too controversial. He had to go on Thought Mountain and really reevaluate his commitment to surface noise. And that's David Bianco's channel is Safe and Sound Texas Audio Excursion, not to be confused with this imposter channel floating around, Safe and Sound Vaginal Audio Excursion. And I'm really confused what's happening. So maybe somebody can fill me in because that's not David.
No.
And I learned about an hour ago it's not who I thought it was. It wasn't our friend of many accounts. So that's what I was told. But we shall see. We shall see. Maybe a mystery. Maybe we'll solve a mystery, gang, with the Mystery Machine and Daphne and Velma and all those. And Arnaldo's got the strobe light on. So Arnaldo.
No, I'm changing the colors of the lights for the people who can't see us.
So there's a certain glow to chances. Like maybe there's like as much in the camera. Can you?
It could be. I'm trying some new stuff. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I get headaches from too much screen. So I changed my light to soft white instead of like the bright light. So I'm hoping that doesn't give me the LED sweats. But anyway, Bianco, welcome back. Good to see you. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week.
Yep.
How are things?
Busy. I was at a conference in Orlando this week, so just got back.
I saw that on Tuesday. You were speaking, right?
Yeah, I was speaking. I was on a panel yesterday, so it's just been a busy week and trying to catch a breath. And I said, I got to have some normalcy, so I came here.
Did you go to Disneyland?
No, I didn't have time for it.
Are there any record stores up in Orlando?
There are, but I
Park
honestly, I've been to a couple years ago, but I didn't have time this time to go. So.
I know, like I buy from like two record stores in Florida.
Which ones, Jose? Let's plug them. Which ones? Putting you on the spot.
It's the secret store.
Oh, come on.
Oh man.
No, I'll remember one of them. The other one, it's a bookstore. I got the Thorsten Moore book from. It's literally called Bookstore. That's
called
why.
Bookstore. What a great name.
Took a lot of time to think of that one.
Yeah.
Type in bookstore in Florida, and you'll really narrow it down.
Yeah.
You know, I went looking for a pet one time, and I went to this place called Pet Store, and they didn't have pets, so I don't know what they were trying to do. I think it was some kind of front.
Yeah, I've never met a smart dog. PetSmart. So, yeah.
Did they take off your cap and pet you, or no? Didn't?
No. Let me. The actual place looks a little off-putting because it's like bluish colored inside. It looks horrible, but they have good records there.
Well, guys, I know everyone's chomping at the bit to hear these great topics that we've lined up. So let's get the oldest out of the way, because when we were on Sweat Records, yeah, I've ordered from them before. I ordered a Rodriguez.
Oh, Sweat Records.
They're in Miami-ish, right?
Yeah. But the color is extremely off-putting. It's like mint, blue ocean, clear bottle, Coca-Cola clear bottle variant of a record.
Variant? Yeah, it's a variant. I like it.
Florida is kind of off-putting, yeah, in general.
Well, speaking of coral, I mean, that's kind of the color scheme we've been going for the last couple of weeks. So, Jose, you just insulted my color scheme. I just want to let you know that. And I'm messing with you. So we talked on the show the other day. It was a Record Store Day specific show. The Avengers assembled. We talked about Record Store Day, and I highly encourage you to watch that if you want Record Store Day thoughts and discussions. But the last piece of this, and this is a good topic because I was thinking it, because I know you all watch my channel, and I haven't done a record store haul video, and that's kind of deliberate because I think I've beat that topic senseless. And I think a lot of people are too. So it kind of raised the point, is there a Record Store Day hangover? Are we finished with the haul videos? And before I go around the dais, I want to give a shout out to Mark over at the channel Your Groove. Younger guy, good channel. He actually did a 2-hour video of reactions watching some of these haul videos. So check it out. I'll probably put a link in the show notes. But I think that was the cherry on top of Record Store Day. If there wasn't a cherry on top of the Record Store Day poo-poo platter, Mark's video at Your Groove was it. But Jason, you kind of brought this in our pre-show work. This is a topic you brought to the forefront. Where do you stand on the litany, the ample, supple amount of Record Store Day haul videos?
Well, I'm pretty sure, Concert Buddy, you can watch my VC parody video number 3.
Number 3, not number 2, and
not
not
number 2, not
3.
number 1, where I just keep scrolling, and I felt, I'm sinking into the toilet, and that's what happened. But I really think that link that you sent me from Your Groove, Mark's video, really, you're right, that is the cherry, because not only is that like a still participating like Record Store Day video, but he's reviewing 6 channels in 2 hours. Okay.
2 hours. So if you
hours.
really, if you're locked up in a drunk tank and you got
6
nothing to
channels, well, what is he doing?
So you're saying he can get it done in 15? Is that
2
what you're
hours?
saying? It's 2 hours. Like, Concert Buddy sent it to me, and I'm like, cool, I can watch this. And I'm like, looking, no way, what? 2 hours? Why? Like,
but he's not
cover at least 100 of them in 2 hours.
Shout out to Mark in this sense. He probably realized that, and so he took the 2-hour block and he parsed it out by other channels. So, for example,
Yes.
I think he did Mazzy. I know he did Emma over at
Okay. So that
Melinda
means
Murphy.
there's a lot to cover there. Just with Mazzy, who did at least 10 videos.
Mazzy did 30-minute wrap up. So yes, there is a lot.
He did like 12 or something like that. Because on Instagram, he was every day. He was like
every day was Record Store Day over at Mazzy's channel. But I'm gonna put this in. If you're interested in Mark's content, and if you have 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 31 seconds of your life that you are content with sitting down and watching this, I highly encourage you, because he did all the work for us.
well, I mean, I think maybe Concert Buddy, right? There should be a limit, maybe like 1 video. I mean, if you were doing 12 videos about Record Store Day, that's
at least 10 too many. Yes, that's at least 10 too many.
I mean, wow. That's like a prison inside Record Store Day. Okay.
So Arnaldo, are you watching all these haul videos?
No, I have not watched. I watched maybe a couple, but I was too busy making my video before everybody else hauled. So
you did a pre-haul video, and that's
I did
the
a preview
right?
video.
Yes,
I was doing unlike other people that were criticizing my video by saying, "Look at this dude who got free records, who knows what kind of store he's running. They're not supposed to do this." I actually was doing a service. I was informing everybody a week before, and I was showing the content, and I was briefly talking about every record so that everyone can make an informed decision. I'm here as a service to the VC.
You should back up and tell the context of what happened. You showed the video, and then what happened on the Steve Hoffman forums was
what happened was I'm checking the stats of the video, right? And all of a sudden, you have this section where you see the external, and in the external, I'm like, well, let me see where these hits are coming from.
It's a sad music, Arnaldo. You can keep talking over it.
Apart from Facebook, Google, and Instagram, where I post, right? And I expect them to come from there. I see Steve Hoffman forums. I'm like, Steve Hoffman forums. That means someone put a link to my video there. So I'm searching for it, and I find, I don't want to say, there were a lot of catty comments about the video, about hinting, not knowing anything about me, and basically dissing the fact, assuming that I was there as maybe a record store owner. I jumped the gun and I was showing records. They didn't have the full context of it. And some of the comments were a little mean-spirited. And and one of them that kind of struck me, and I had to make a comment back, a lash back, was like, well, no one cares about a nobody YouTuber with only 1,200 subscribers. So yes.
Wow. I can't believe that.
Subtle, very subtle.
Yeah. So, okay. I had to.
Sorry, we had to put the clown music because that was definitely a clown.
Benny Hill. That's not clown music.
So yes, some of these videos get misinterpreted. You know, people don't know the full story. Some people are just, I don't know, they want to have put in their 2 cents. And I don't want to say they're fueled by envy, but whatever, you know, there's no reason to be catty and, you know, about someone that you don't know and assuming things. And instead of taking it,
Arnaldo got struck. The Wakamanist, I'll just say it because I'm a jerk. He got struck by one of the legendary trolls in the vinyl community.
Oh, yes.
The sixth Beatle struck him. Couldn't help it. He couldn't help his troll nature. He went after Arnaldo. I saw it. I refrained. You know, in case you didn't know, that was kind of my tagline. The Sixth Beatle, for those who are scoring at home, is a composer. And if you go on IMDb and look up Of Lost Souls, was a terrific student film of which the Sixth Beatle was a composer. So if you would like to potentially listen to something that will give you instant diarrhea, listen to Of Lost Souls, courtesy of the Sixth Beatle. I say no more.
No, that's it. So yeah, but I take these comments for what they are. Right. Hey, if you want to put a nasty comment or a good comment, you're just helping the algorithm and helping me in the end. So I guess they don't get that. So because they'll cause a reaction in me, but just one, and that'll be it.
I like it. Now, Jose.
Someone would say like water, remember?
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Be like tainted
water.
Like
water. Be like water.
That's right.
No, well, be like fire. Be like fire.
Well, I want to be like fire, but I need to be more like water when I see some of these fools. But Jose is somebody who is not in this country, and definitely, I'm sure you were interested in some record store day materials. How did you order anything, and or did you watch some of these haul videos to then inspire you to acquire things online? Tell us about it.
I went to 3 record stores here, but none of them had what I was looking for. So yeah, I had to order it online. And to be honest, the things that were here that I wanted were so extremely overpriced that I don't even know if it's legal. Like, you know, sometimes no, for real, no, because look, I work at a record store here, and I know like the government here does. So there's a stupid law here in Mexico when you're importing things. It doesn't matter if you're importing 10 records or if you're importing 500 records. You pay the same amount of money. So most record stores have like I don't know. They order like 5 out of everything, but because some stuff it's regionalized, they don't really supply their stores. So, for example, the Sonic Youth Best Of here was 1,500 pesos, which is almost $100. And in the US, I saw that record was $40.
Sounds right.
Right. So, for example, the 7-inch for Pharoah Sanders, I saw it here, but I didn't buy it. I wanted that one. It was like $45 here. So
what?
that's exactly
Crazy.
So yeah, so but I don't know. No, I didn't buy it.
Well, I know a store that has it, so let me know if you.
Yeah, that would be.
They have 10 left.
I have every single Sonic Youth record, so I don't know if I actually need it, but I do want it, you know. but yeah, it was incredibly expensive. So I with the help of someone, I bought the Talking Heads one and the Gandalf one. So I have the Gandalf one. But there was like I restrain myself from buying a lot of stuff. I really don't need it. So, but the one that I do want, that I still want, and no, I haven't seen a single video from the 6,000 videos out there. It's this. They Music on Vinyl pressed this record.
Matching Mole is the record.
Yes,
okay.
It's a Robert Wyatt band after he split from Soft Machine, because machine mole, it means soft machine in French. Well, not written like that, right? It's like a pun. But Music on Vinyl pressed it as a double LP, which is such a bizarre record to press a double LP. It has like outtakes on orange color vinyl, but it only came out in the EU and in Europe. But I watched the video of the guy that spent like $1,700 or $1,600, and it was a little weird because it seemed that the guy didn't knew 60% of the records he bought, and I just thought I was like a little wasteful of money and time. Because if you did it for your channel, like at least say something about the record. He was just like, "Oh look, yeah, this record, it's Airplane, yeah," and then he would like continue. So that was a little
off-putting.
Yeah. I watch everybody's video here that put out a video. Bob Bradley's always suggested to me as one of the first.
Bob's good, friend of the show.
Even before I was ever part of the SoCo VC here, I used to watch Bob Bradley videos. So I saw those. Yeah, that's a great record. But yeah, like to be honest, I didn't thought I needed 90% of the records that I actually had as like part of my list. I guess if I had gotten another one, would have been the Sonic Youth one, the Matching Mole one, and the demos for Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay, yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody show that one. Maybe, well, at least not on like
not in your immediate orbit. No,
yeah.
So Bianco, looked like before we got started, you had some mailers. I don't know if they were good mailers, but does that speak to your record sort of experience, or were you influenced by the landslide of Record Store Day haul videos, or both?
I ignored all the haul videos.
Wow, that's a controversial take, David.
Hey now.
Watched not one. I'm a little burned out and bored with Record Store Day a little bit, frankly. I don't know why. It strikes me that way. So this year I did the first time I said I've got 3 albums I want to get. I'm going to order them online. One of them I actually won in an auction, and I did that. I literally got all 3 today.
Well, so what did you get?
Tell us. I didn't get overpriced or anything. I got.
Hang on, make it big. Here it goes, David. Let's go.
Alan Parsons Pyramid Sessions. I got the Even More Dazed and Confused.
There you go.
The soundtrack.
Somebody was lighting up that weed, huh?
Yeah. And then the one I really
you
wanted,
least suspect, actually.
Tom Tom Club.
Oh wow, I didn't expect that. Oh, yeah. Mexican Institute of Sound. I hate that guy.
Who? What Mexican Institute of Sound? I don't know that.
It says a limited edition color vinyl featuring remixes of Tom Tom Club classic from Money Mark, Mexican Institute of Sound, Senor Coconut, everyone's favorite, and more.
He's like a DJ, but when I saw David Byrne here in Monterey, David Byrne was like selecting who would open his shows, and he chose that guy, and that's the worst thing I've ever seen live, like in my life.
So David, enjoy.
I will try to.
No, it's a remix, so I don't know if that's good or not. I'm just saying, like, his show was horrible.
The show was horrible.
Yeah, the show was horrible.
All right, so I think we can all agree it's time to move on from Record Store Day. I'm seeing some comments. Our resident Trollmaster General is really on fire, calling it Record Board Day. Let's see. What was
That means that Willem didn't buy
another
any.
one?
I don't believe
RSD
that, Willem.
Yeah, RSD should be renamed to DSR, Dog Shit Records. So we rubbed him the wrong way, guys. I think we need to move on. But before we do, I want to shout out Nick Fantasy.
Hey, Nick.
He's on the Mount Rushmore of nice guys in the vinyl community. He's one of my favorites. So what's up, Nick? Want to say hey. All right, next topic, fellas. Now this is Bianco. This is really centered around you. This is one you brought to the table. And we've talked a little bit about this before, but you are literally, I think, about to live it. So tell us, the topic is moving records. Is this the worst thing ever? And obviously bearing the lead, but David, tell us what's going on.
Well, I was looking up these BCW boxes, I think they're called, and I was like, they're not cheap. My goodness. Like, I'm going to spend like $280 on boxes.
Oof. But all kidding aside, though, you are in the process or going to be moving, right? So there's the collection will be on the road at some point. So you're beginning the process of procuring the boxes and maybe thinning the collection. I don't want to take the words out of your mouth. Like, walk us through it.
Yeah, no, when I put records, when I put them in boxes, I'm gonna have a group that's gonna be, which I'm thinking of getting like 2 different sets of color boxes or something. So the stuff I don't want to keep or want to sell, and the stuff that I'll keep, So definitely it's a great opportunity to thin the herd a bit.
For sure.
So it forces that piece of the equation. The size of the house may also force the equation. So downsizing is the theory.
So you're aiming to take less to the new residents. Is that safe to say?
Definitely put away less. I mean, in other words, definitely leave some in boxes to sell. Yeah.
So is it safe to say when I see you in Austin next week, you will be bringing some records that you may be unloading as part of this vinyl caravan?
No, I don't think so, because I probably A, don't have time, and B, I'm not quite ready to do that. But you probably will see me buying a lot less.
I can appreciate that. Well, let's go around the dais. And what is the best piece of moving record advice that we can offer our friend David Bianco in this time of transition, as he is about to embark on what every record collector hates doing, moving records? Arnaldo, I'll start with you. What is the sage advice you'd give to David right now?
Because I did it 6 years ago.
Okay.
And I think I've mentioned it before. I told my partner, the next time we're moving, and it'll be to retire, and we're only packing bags with clothing. That's it. Never moving records again.
I hope my wife isn't watching this.
Well, I'll give you one useful piece of advice is don't move with, and Chance was hinting at it, don't move with records you no longer want and you're planning on selling. Kind of like when you do the change of clothes. You toss or give to Goodwill things instead of putting them away that you're not going to wear next year.
There goes my wardrobe.
So Jason Roxas is somebody who has had your collection in multiple parts of the country at one time,
and still does, I might add.
It probably still does. I didn't want to pry. What would you say to David, encouraging him in this vinyl caravan he's about to embark on?
Before you pack the records, purge, try to go through it all and select a couple. I'm serious. Select a couple that you're not going to listen to, right? Get rid of those. Find out in your local, if they carry the record boxes. They should be between 10 and 15. 15 is high. My local has them for 10. And then just
boxes, as in what kind of box?
Are you saying different than the U-Haul boxes, Jason?
Yes. I mean, you can do the U-Haul if you want to go that way. You can do that, but
well, the BCWs, which are the reinforced ones and lids, they're like $7, almost $8 a piece.
Okay.
On Amazon. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, to me, like, purge first. Like, just get that out of the way. Like what Arnaldo's saying. Like, you don't want to move records you're not going to listen to. Like, I did that the last time I moved, and it was great. It was like getting those off my
What'd you
back.
do with the ones that you didn't take?
The one,
Did you leave
the
them at your
ones,
old place or what?
no. The ones I didn't take, I sold, but then I still kept a couple. But it wasn't that many. But now I have more. But the thing is, like David, I do like yearly purges.
Okay.
You do a annual culling of the collection, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So
a vinyloscopy, I would think.
Vinyloscopy. Everyone should do it. You don't have to wait to 45 on this one. New friend of the show, Just Steven 35 says, I use the Bags Unlimited boxes.
Great.
So I'm not surprised to hear the Bags Unlimited has their own moving boxes, but
yeah,
they're
similar.
They're similar to those.
Speaking of, I just got a coupon for 10% off Bags Unlimited. David, in case you need it, let me know.
Would you
If
just
you're
forward
ordering-
that to me, please?
If you're ordering boxes from them.
Yeah, I have to look at what they have, honestly.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Look at that.
And then when you're moving them, now this all depends if you're sensitive. Like if it's some rare records, maybe you move those boxes yourself.
Oh yeah, no. I'm no. They're the moving people. Yeah, that's not even a question.
So before we get Jose's take and round the topic, I want to give Elliot Cruz says, check record boxes for sale on Amazon. I think I paid about $7 or $8 a box when buying 15 or 20 at a time, but that was a few years ago.
Yeah, the 10 count of BCWs, like I said, it's about $74. So
Well,
Bags on. Okay.
Hang on. Well, we've got someone barely hanging on. We got the Pumperooski says record storage boxes. This is riveting.
I think riveting's a little extreme on a box.
Yeah,
actually.
I don't know what the public education system was like where you grew up, William, but
Well,
Can you highlight
William-
Eddie's comment?
Yeah.
Eddie's comment?
oh, hang on, I don't even hang on. Here we go. Is this you can always split PV. Well, Eddie, that's we try to be the marketplace of ideas, and I noticed that these live streams while they're going live have like 3 dislikes. But then I reactivated Pumping Vinyl's account, and I have no dislikes right now. So I don't know if there's a correlation.
Well, there's 52 people watching. Can we get some thumbs up there?
Hey.
Oh, Arnaldo, yes. What is
We
happening?
gotta show some skin.
We
for
only
some
got
picture.
7. Come on, guys.
Oh, well, I mean, again,
This is not.
we're a slow burn, but Arnaldo speaks for the rest of us. Now, Jose, let's put this topic to bed before we lose.
Before Jose goes, I'm going to shout out to William here. Can you put his comment back up, Concert Buddy?
Yeah, I can. That's because Jason likes you. Here we go. It's record
right,
store
now-
boxes, riveting.
William, your name is Pumping Vinyl. The next time we see you, then you better be lifting these record boxes, okay? If you're going to be pumping this, all right? There's my bad joke of tonight.
Wow, hang on a second, Jason. I got a drop for that, and it goes something like this. Boom. So,
I know, right? Me and Michael Fremer will be on the next comedy tour in 2024. Yeah.
You mean this guy?
Oh, speaking of, have you guys watched Michael Fremer's? Sorry, we have to go back to the
When?
RSD
Record Store Day?
video.
Yeah, I saw that one. He's like interviewing people in line. Yeah, it was.
I patiently declined that opportunity to watch Framer in the line. I think Jason might have sent it to me.
He flipped through the entire stock that was left, and pointed out that he didn't know who At the Drive-In was. But okay,
Of course, he doesn't know. Why would you think he knows who At the Drive-In is? He doesn't know any. You think he knows the Mars Volta or something? Nah, he doesn't know.
So, Jose, we're going to give you the last word on this and give David some encouragement. This is where I could insert some Mexican labor jokes. I'm not going to do that because that's lowbrow, that's low rent.
I don't know why you even have to even consider that. Is that a thing?
Yeah, but what would you say to David? I mean, you've moved your collection probably a time or 2 or 5. What's the best piece of advice you give David?
No, I've moved around here. I've lived in 3 different places since I've been here.
Okay.
But no, well, I own a record label, so I use the boxes that I get when I get the records. So my 2 advices would be: 1, go to a record store. If they get weekly shipped records, just ask for their supply of boxes when they come in for like a week or two, and you should be like perfectly safe for that. Or number two, if there's a Costco near like your house or whatever, you know, they always give boxes. So just go and ask, take one single record that you don't give a fuck about, like a Frank Sinatra record, and then just take it and see if it fits there. And that's how I've moved my boxes. And I've never had to pay for a box. My house is full of like shipping boxes. Yeah, take
David, what record are you showing? Is this one your
Someone
favorite?
gave, one of the people I bought a record for Record Store Day put in 2 records to you know, as a cushion. And this was
the other Richard Kleiderman record.
Wouldn't it be funny if a record I got like that was worth $500 or something?
Well, I actually got a Madonna record once that it looked like it was signed, but maybe somebody just tried to sign it. But
it was signed by McDonald. Was that the difference? Jose
McDonald? Yeah. Why am I making this too difficult? Just go to a record store and tell them, hey, do you have boxes for the last time they brought you records? Yes, no, and then you leave.
Okay.
And then if you have a Costco, since you live in Texas, HEB or a Costco.
Shout out to HEB.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of lettuce in those boxes. I don't think that's gonna work out.
No, but that's what I did, and I didn't have to do it. And I have here more than 3,000 records, and I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 2,000 at least.
That was the question, David. Yeah, Mad Vinyl, New York City. He was asking how many records. So 2,000 is your number.
But you know, just take the most expensive ones. Take it up your car. Here, I had a friend who did that. The other thing that we did was, like, for example, this thing, it fit like armed in the U-Haul thing, and we just lay it flat.
Lay it down, yeah, sure.
And I put the boxes of the records inside each cubicle so it didn't move.
So there is a gentleman, a dealer, that shows up often. Jason, you probably remember the UK guy. And when I asked him where he gets records, like, well, part of them are my collection that I'm bringing over from the UK. And he mentioned, I asked him, how do you bring them over? It's like, in these bins right here. There are these bins that are slightly wider than a record, so probably like 13, 14 inches. They're like Tupperware, big Tupperware bins.
Yeah.
And that's how he ships his records. Like, I guess he puts them on the plane like that. So if they and all of his all the records that he brings to the show, they're all pretty much near mint. They're in excellent condition.
Yeah,
so they get banged around. I don't know exactly the size, but there are these almost Tupperware tubs that
I've seen them. People use them at record shows. I've seen
14 inches wide, and maybe they're like, I don't know, 24 inches deep. Maybe those are a good solution because those are durable. You'll keep them forever. You could use them to store other stuff in the house.
Right.
Once you're done.
Yeah.
My sister just moved to Barcelona a few months ago, and she collects records as well. She shipped them. She shipped herself the records to my sister, and I mean, she doesn't have a lot of records. She has like 300 records, but she shipped them like just like FedEx, you know. I think it was UPS actually. So and it was in one of those like huge like when you see the Office Depot. Yeah. Because and the good thing about those is they're so bulky and heavy. Brown normal craft paper looking boxes, people just throw them, but those
you can't. You probably have to grab them. By the handles, and that's probably how they're always going to get transported. I don't think they'll toss them around this much.
Yeah. But I mean, if you can just do that, but
are you loading your own truck, David, or are you just packing stuff for the movers?
We're going to have movers for this other stuff. When it comes to my records, though, I'm probably going to transport those myself.
Oh, okay. So you can
exactly what
so you could go with the tubs. Obviously, you could do. Yeah,
I literally took 5 or 6 trips myself and loaded every box of records. I wasn't even going to play with that stuff. I used the U-Haul box. We talked about this a while ago, not to rehash that, but
Do they hold up?
Yeah. I mean,
but don't stack them on top of one another for a long period of time because they'll start to.
Wait, are you moving out of state?
No.
Oh yeah, because if not, that wouldn't be safe and sound Texas, huh?
Yeah.
It's time for a rebrand. Yeah.
Safe and sound Dakota.
Safe and sound Louisiana.
Yeah, yeah. Ruston, Louisiana. No, but yeah. So you shouldn't have any problem, especially if you're moving the same city.
Yeah, it's relatively local. Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Just make like 10 trips and that's it. That's what I did here last time that I did it. Yeah. I literally had like probably 10 boxes. I would fill them up and then go back and forth. You know.
Can you put up DJ Moreno's comment?
I can. He says, "Hey Arnaldo, those plastic boxes are at the container store. I think he means container store. 2 sizes, large and small. There you go."
Okay.
Bobby Gass is here. I want to say shout out to Bobby. He said, when I moved 2 years ago, I rented solid plastic container boxes to move my records, 90 pounds per box. It worked great, Bobby.
All right. Thanks, Bobby.
They also sell like have you ever seen like professional DJs like what do you call that in English?
Yeah. They have like the trolleys and stuff.
Yeah. They sell those for, it's not even that expensive. I think it's like $100 for the most expensive records you have. Those are really good. I used to own one, but I sold it because I didn't have any reason to own it anymore. But those are great because they're like padded. It's sort of like this that I
like the road case, like a road case.
Like this road case that I have here, but it's very wide. It has like 3 lanes. You could put all the records. So for the most expensive stuff, that's like that's the best.
Are they called Odyssey cases? KRWDs chiming.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
Odyssey case. Yeah. They're pretty great, and you could put a lock in those. So if the movers get like, hey, what is this shit, huh? Oh, it's Carole King record.
Carole King. I've never seen this much Steely Dan in one place. Let's bust out of the joint.
Oh, wow.
Is this the FM soundtrack again?
I've only got 7 sealed copies of that.
Yeah, the movers pull their mask off, and it's Tim from University of Vinyl. He's laughing hysterically. All right, let's move on to the last topic for the pod.
Elton John.
Part of the show. So Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's came out nominations, or I guess it's official, the inductees.
Yeah,
they came out actually during our show. Jose was trying to break the news, but I was trying to stay disciplined to the topic at hand. So Jose, I wasn't blowing you away.
Ignore.
Well, listen, it's a steady ship. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shrapnel coming in. There's fans of the 6th Beatle. There's people clamoring for wrenches. You got to stay a steady ship. So the steady ship spirit, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and some of the nominees are not, again, inductees: Mary J. Blige, Cher, Jose's favorite, Dave Matthews Band, Foreigner, Peter Frampton, Kool and the Gang, Ozzy Osbourne, and A Tribe Called Quest. And then in the coveted Musical Excellence Awards, Jimmy Buffett, MC5, my girl, Dionne Warwick, and Norman Whitfield were selected. So, guys, is this a stellar class, or is this? Is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Well, hang on. Is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame becoming everybody gets in Hall of Fame? Because I have a feeling that eventually everyone's going to get into this thing. So, Arnaldo, kick us off.
Well, I'm actually trying to pull up who got snubbed because they had the nominees, right?
Mm-hmm.
We only talk about winners on this program, Arnaldo.
Well, no, we got to talk about who got snubbed. Otherwise, who can we rip off? Trying to look this up.
All right. Well, while we do, Jason Roxas, your impressions of the inductees and the coveted Musical Excellence Award recipients.
I have to say the Rock Hall is similar. I mean, I'm glad that the MC5 finally get, in. It's a bit too late now.
Yeah, everybody's dead, right?
Wayne Kramer, he died last year. That's really sad, They
were like, wait.
We've got some news for you. And
I mean, I have to say, the Rock Hall of Fame 2024 sounds like some of the Record Store Day choices.
Wow. I mean, that's a pretty hot take. I think I don't even know if I have a drop for that, Jason.
Scumbag.
Every page on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that has anything to do with those who were nominated, those pages are gone.
Oh.
Well, here it is.
oh.
I found it. I
Yep.
think I found it. Mariah
Right.
Carey.
It's probably on somebody
Yes.
else's.
Tell us
Mariah
in.
Carey make it?
Who's the cavalcade of losers? Let's know.
All right. Mariah Carey. Did she make it in?
Nope.
No.
Cher did.
Yes.
Ozzy did. Mary
Yes.
J.
Yes.
Eric B. and Rakim.
No.
Didn't make it. Peter Frampton.
Yes.
Cool in the Gang.
Yep.
Yes.
Sade.
Oh, Sade got snubbed. That's wrong.
They got snubbed. Oh,
That's
man.
garbage. I'm not even going to watch anymore. That's garbage.
Jane's Addiction.
Nope.
Whoa, that's not surprising. Snub.
Okay. Here's a big one. Rightfully so. They got snubbed. Oasis.
Nope.
Snubbed.
Sinead O'Connor. She's getting in, right? That I remember.
No. Snubbed.
No.
I don't.
No.
Told some of the biggest lies that I've ever heard of in my whole life.
Tribe.
Tribe got it, yeah.
Did they?
Lenny Kravitz got in, right?
No Lenny.
No. He got
No.
snubbed. Oh, of course.
Snubzilla.
Dave Matthews and Foreigner. So the big snubs are Lenny Kravitz, Sinead, Jane's Addiction, Sade. I mean, yeah.
I'm surprised Mazzy didn't have 12 videos on Sinead not getting it.
I got John Moreno's got a good one. I just hit the wrong one, but John Moreno says, should we nominate Mazzy?
Yeah.
Love it. Too funny.
Can Mazzy do the in memoriam part?
You
of
know,
the Rock and
he's
Roll
going
Hall?
to come on the chat and say, "Can I be?"
Yeah.
Oh, man, love it, man.
I'll say that I don't understand the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like
Well, Eddie, neither is
It ain't rock
Cher.
and roll
Cher's
to
not
me
rock and
anymore.
roll.
no, but they don't do a lot of rock anymore. In the sense, like it's like if the Baseball Hall of Fame somewhere was like, hey, that's Shaquille O'Neal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
You
not
know,
wrong.
we're baseball, but fuck it, right? Shaquille O'Neal, he's
Yeah.
a good
T-ball.
guy.
Let's put T-ball kids in there. Yeah, that's right.
Listen, we live in the everybody gets a trophy generation. I mean, let's be honest.
But
And
I
this
think
is a reflection of that.
Did you know,
It is.
like Iron Maiden is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think they've never even been nominated at all.
I feel like they're nominated, but I could be wrong on that. I mean,
I think now they're looking at the term rock and roll as if you're,
Like actually rocking and actually
no, someone who's really made a difference, right? That
The Difference Hall of Fame. Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Well, I think Cher already made a.
Remember when Sade was like
out
shredding on the guitar like a motherfucker? Like,
yeah. Sade could play a mean guitar like St. Vincent. Who do you think St. Vincent?
We need an R&B Hall of Fame. Isn't there an R&B Hall?
yeah,
of Fame?
there is. I think there is.
So why wouldn't Whitfield? He got in there. Okay, come on. He
Yeah,
wrote a lot
I
of good
just think
stuff.
it's a
My God.
weird. I think even Ringo Starr is in it, like for himself, which is bizarre because nobody's ever.
Hey, it don't come easy, man.
Ringo Starr record.
Yeah, Jose, back off, Boogaloo.
Every time I see you. But,
Jose, we're not going to stand for that assault
right.
on a legend, a living
They
legend.
made him change it. It was supposed to be called Pornograph.
Yeah. Like the Cure record, right? But he was like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
No, I think as a museum, it must be really cool to go and check it out.
It's a neat place. I mean, it's a neat place, but I go back to what I said before. Like, is this the everybody gets in Hall of Fame? Because, again, like we just said, there's not really Sade rock. Probably not is cool. Well, Tribe.
Is
Tribe
Billy
not.
Joel
I mean,
on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? He probably is.
he has to be. He was probably one of the founding members. You know what I mean? If you
Who?
go back, like Billy Joel.
I would.
Because usually the criteria is 25 years after your first release, I think is
correct.
the,
Yeah.
that's
Really?
the barrier to entry. Yeah, so obviously he's been out.
I mean,
now Attila is probably
yeah.
gonna be on the
Well, I remember Nirvana. I vividly know the Tom Waits one because I remember that. I think I was younger, but it just, I think it's a bunch of crap. Like it's not like, I don't know. It's just.
Hey, Eddie's saying what a lot of us probably feeling.
Yeah,
so
it should
call
be
it the Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just,
that's
there's
a fair-
nothing wrong with that. They should like do that because like.
Well,
there's
they
no
have.
wrong with it.
Well, then nobody in country could get in.
Well, right, because country's already done their own. They have the Country Music Hall of Fame, and there's there's different ones down there, right? There's the there's different chapters and what have you. But
Do you think Jelly Roll will get nominated before Iron Maiden?
Jelly Roll, first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about it.
What? No. Post Malone before Jelly Roll.
That's true. He did get started in the game sooner. That's right.
Come on.
Yeah, but this world ain't that fair, Jason. So.
But I think I think there's like the nominating panel, and then I think that like when I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like you can vote for the finalists, right? As like a somebody who pays a ticket, and whether or not there's any consideration given to voting for Snoop Dogg 40 times, I don't know. But I see Dave Matthews on this list, and I'm not trying to assault Dave Matthews fans because I can appreciate a Dave Matthews fan, but over some of these other names that are not Mariah Carey, Jane's Addiction. I mean, I don't know. And then Dave Matthews.
Remember that speed metal record that Mariah Carey was like shredding, tapping like motherfucker?
Jose, what channels do you have down there in Monterey? Because
I'm actually surprised that
VH2.
Are you surprised about Arnaldo?
Peter Frampton's only getting in now. That's kind of surprising.
Well, again, I think after so many times, like you can just slip in, like at least like the Baseball Hall of Fame and the Football Hall of Fame, like you have a first life where if you don't get in, you don't get in, and then the only way you can get in post is if the Veterans Committee, and I assume is that what the Musical Excellence Award is the Veterans Committee that I guess these guys felt Jimmy Buffett, Dionne Warwick fell off the ballot, and so they felt bad. And like you said, Jason, MC5,
yeah, he died. I mean, he felt bad. Yeah, he died.
Like, we probably should have voted him in. So let's just.
Did you saw the Paul McCartney video that he's like saying that foreigners should be? Nobody saw that video.
No,
he's like inside. You saw it. He's like in a car, and he's like, "What the fuck?" No, you haven't seen that video. He's like, it's like 10 seconds long, and it's just like, I've heard that the foreigner is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right? And then he just says like, "What the fuck?" And then that's it. But there were like all these celebrities trying to.
Jose, I gotta be honest. Your Paul McCartney is a little bit behind your.
It sounded like someone else.
Let's workshop that one for the next show. We really got to get that one on.
It sounded more like French, the French, right?
So this is a good idea or a good suggestion. The Misfits should be in there. This is a new friend, Time Monitor. Time Monitor is bringing.
You know what? Fuck that. Glenn Danzig should be there first, and then like that way we can riot afterwards. Mother, right? And then I would love that.
So this is a good question. KRWD says, what is the deal with getting in? Is it a popularity contest or does pressure from fans make it happen? I don't know the full criteria. You're talking to the wrong person there. Arnaldo, do you have any insight in this? Like from the label end?
None.
How do you get nominated? That's the first question.
I think the people that has already been there nominate you. Isn't that it?
I think there's probably like a panel that probably put some names up and then they whittle it down. And
because the guy who used to be the CEO was making all these politically correct selections, and that's why.
That was Jan Werner, right? The Rolling Stones.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of winner he had. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, I've met John Werner. That was nice.
You met Jan Werner? How was that? What did he smell like, Jose?
He smelled like
Oscar Mayer.
Cedar.
Oscar Mayer Werner.
He smelled like hot dogs. Okay. Excellent.
My cousin's wife used to work at Rockefeller Plaza.
Okay.
Or Vogue magazine. She would like put the wordings in the columns, like select the what do you call it? Like the sign of the pages for the printed and she used to also work in Rolling Stone. Sometimes like put in like where the photo goes here or here. What?
Yeah, the caption.
Yeah, and he was just there, and I was like, hey, nice to meet you. And I tried to ask him about Hunter S. Thompson, but he was like too busy, and I was like, all right, goodbye.
So Elliot Cruz wants to die on this hill. Marshall Tucker Band isn't ever going to get in, but they are very deserving. Great body of work, highly influential, but they are only going to put 2 Southern rock bands in, and Leonard Skinner and I guess Allman Betts Band.
Brothers Band.
Allman Brothers
Band.
The All Bastards Band.
Elliot, I think you're right. Marshall Tucker.
Oh
Band
no!
was a good
Oh
band.
no! Blue Oyster
Take
Cult
the
for Rock and Roll Hall of
highway.
Fame. We were waiting on that one. You're about 5 minutes behind there, bud.
What about REO Speedwagon? Are they in?
REO, I'm pretty sure is in. I
Okay.
want to feel like they've
They should
met
be.
whatever that criteria is.
They should be.
Michael McDonald, you think he's there?
Oh, if he's not in there,
Doobies are
then
in,
we definitely
probably.
riot. Yeah, he's
As a
in there
Doobie
with the
Brother or
Doobies.
as a Michael?
Doobies.
No, yeah,
Doobies
but I want him like on his own.
The Shaggy DA.
Oh. No, oh wow, no REO. That's a very surprising one. I would have thought that they would have
REO,
gotten in.
Yeah, I didn't
years
think
ago.
they were, but I think I agree. I wish they were.
Hang on. So Jose, I know you got a dog pound or loose over there, so I
Yeah,
appreciate
I'm
you.
gonna have to close I have to close the window.
Hang on.
Dinner's ready.
Wow. So no, he's only in with the Doobies 2020. The legend that is Michael McDonald, Pride of Ferguson, Missouri. Yes. Is Radiohead in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I don't think so. No.
I think they were nominated, I think, for last year's or a year before that, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they're in.
Oh, hang on.
they were in. Was it last year or a year?
Jose, you're giving us fake news. Like you're killing our credibility. Fake news. Radiohead is in.
2019.
Oh, it was something like that. I don't remember. This is not something I keep up like the Kardashians, right?
You are our correspondent on the ground in Monterey, tracking the movements of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, you're the one who broke the news on Sunday during our live stream. So
I got an email. I got an email. It's not like
subject matter expert. My ass, Jose. Thanks for nothing.
I'm just the messenger. You know?
I know you're just the messenger. All right. Well, we've killed these topics, guys. Why don't we? I know we have another one, which maybe we'll lead off the freestyle with, and it's one we usually don't talk about, but I think it may inspire the masses or inspire an exodus. So let's see what happens. But let's wind this one down. This is the podcast version of Surface Noise. We always post this, and then we post the freestyle because that's where it gets a little saucy. But I want to thank my guests, Jose Moreno Rahn. I'm going to see you next week. It's going to be a good time. Jose, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Always. Arnaldo. Uh-oh, hang on. Rojas just keeps dropping off. We gotta check his connection because he just fell off again. But Arnaldo, the channel is Fidelios_frequency. He also made a preview video, not a review video. We want to be very clear. We want to clear that up. It was Record Store Day preview, not review. It was a
No, it wasn't a haul video. It was a preview video.
Correct. It was a preview video. So all the people who are just spamming his comment section, take a hike. But Arnaldo, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Concert Buddy.
Bet. And then David Bianco, back on the main program, back on the main island. It's always good to have you, David. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
And then Jason, fell off twice, but you're back and you're climbing the vine. I appreciate you, as always, for joining Surface Noise. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me back on, Concert Buddy.
All right. Freestyle. Who's ready?
Can we say Massey 3 times, see if he appears?
You're about
Massey.
to. If this next topic, you're about to. You're just.
Well, this will be the stress test because I have a feeling, I haven't looked. I think he's over at Tomato Lady's program. But if we're about to summon him, we're about somebody get the flute. Somebody get the maca flute because we're about to summon him with a topic that we usually don't cover on the program. Here it comes. Are you ready? Are you ready? The topic du jour. Hang on, I gotta change the artwork real quick. Boom bop, boom bop. David, I think you'll actually like this one. Beatles. We're gonna talk Beatles for a second. Boom. So Jason had a couple of Beatles ideas, and I put Beatles talk in a question mark. So Jason, lead us off. What is this vital, important Beatles talk you want to lead us through?
They're going to release the Let It Be movie. Like you hadn't had enough, right? You didn't think Peter Jackson got it right? You did not think you want to see the original, material, right? Let me ask this.
Yes.
So they're going to release the Let It Be movie. How many people on the panel have seen this movie?
Nope.
I have. I've got it on Laserdisc.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, we've lost 2 panelists. I mean, the Beatles talk is drying us up. This is Mojave. Jason, we're losing them.
Wow.
I knew it. The one time we talked Beatles, we're losing the dais. Bianco, please save us. You're the Beatles expert here. Like, help us. We're drowning in Beatles.
Hey, it's a topical topic. What can I say? I just said you should have let it be and not done that.
Oh no! And see, Rojas has left. His internet killed again. Bobby Gass speaking for many when he says garbage. Tom is here. Tyrant District Beatles ? I'm out. See, this may be
what happened.
This may be the one that breaks the show. We were doing so well, Jason, and we brought up Beatles talk. We even had William once again insinuating I'm butt kissing Sarah the Tomato, who has never watched one Concert Buddy video, live stream, anything. So I mean,
not what she's been sitting up.
No. The next time I butt kiss Sarah the Tomato will be the first time, William. So rest easy there. Trust. Uh-oh, hang on. Elliot Cruz, I'm going to watch a Killing Eve episode and go to sleep. Jason, we're losing them. We're losing them. This was a bad experiment. I don't know.
I know. This wasn't right. They were not interested.
It is 10:06 Eastern time. So let's.
Oh my gosh! I mean, we could have talked Imagine Dragons and probably held the collective audience a little bit longer before we brought up Beatles talk. I mean, Arnaldo's eating now. He's just completely checked out of the program. He's snacking. This is just off the rails. This is, David, this would have been the perfect time to bring in that new music I looped in earlier.
I'm actually looking forward to watching it.
Hang on a second. Arnaldo, what was that?
I'm looking forward to seeing Let It Be.
Because
I've never seen the movie. It's been like, unless you have some bootleg copy, it's not on YouTube. It's been completely erased from the world.
I have Laserdisc of it. I'm
sure they had a team. I'm sure Paul McCartney had a team of people working on trying to scrub it on the internet.
Yeah.
No, we're bleeding viewers. We're bleeding Deus members. Jose has just left. I think he went to go get dinner at the 7-Eleven now on us. This is not going well. But before we get off of the Beatles topic, 2 things. Shout out my man Johnny L. Now he's DJ Johnny L. Johnny L. Literally one of the nicest guys out there. But this is a good one. And I was going to bring this up as part of this Beatles experiment. I got an email from the Beatles store today because I did order something from them once upon a time. And they said magically, hocus pocus, alakazam, they had some of the mini 3-inch record players available. The thing that was one of the hot items for Record Store Day. I didn't convert soon enough because I see they sold out, but made me wonder, did anybody on the day get one of the mini Beatles record players? I think I know the answer. Arnaldo.
I already showed it. I showed it in the
yes
in the special event stream that we had.
That's right. David, did you? Is that something that appealed to you? I know you're a Beatles guy, right? You like the Beatles.
I am, but I don't know. That's a bridge too far for me.
Is that too much? Okay. Well,
I don't know.
Now, Caesar raises a good question, and I think this is a question that's on the minds of a lot of people watching right now. Can we talk about Creed instead? Well, Caesar, as Samuel L. Jackson once said, hold on to your butts. We may just cover that. It may be the time to talk Creed, and we need to pump life support.
Are we talking Apollo, or what are we talking about
here? What's up, Daddy Bob? Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so Jason, we diverted the question you asked. I will not be seeing this. I tried watching the Peter Jackson stuff, and I can appreciate what it was, but I think I made it 1 or 2 episodes, and I was like, this is just not for me. No offense, people like that stuff. It was just, it didn't speak to me, so to speak. So what was the other thing, Jason, you brought up about Paul McCartney? Was he doing like a voodoo ritual, or what was going on?
So back, I think David Bianco, let me know if I'm wrong, for Wings in 73 or 74, they did like a TV documentary called One Hand Clapping, and they're releasing the music from it.
Okay.
But they are not releasing the film from it. And you can still watch the film on YouTube. So that's what kind of confuses me. Like, why is he is he cashing in, or he only has rights to the music, but not the film,
Yeah.
Well, before David, you weigh in on that, Mr. Stickermania, who I believe is a big Beatles seller, wants to shout you out, David. He said, David, thanks for supporting the live stream last night, Frank. And again,
There you
I
go.
want to be clear, we're not making fun of the Beatles. I'm saying it's something we don't generally talk about here. So it's bringing people out of the woodwork. We can only assume Norman Maslow is not far behind if we would
Well,
summon.
where's Joe Mayo is what I want to know.
Well, I don't
man.
think I'm on Joe Mayo's radar, and that's probably for the
Jeez.
best. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not my jam.
Joe Mayo looks like a guy that talks about the Beatles to the guys from McDonald's.
It's bad.
I mean, Jose, I can't argue.
He's like ordering like a quarter pounder, and he's like, the Beatles, they split up in the 70s. People think it was in the 60s.
And if I cut this quarter pounder into 4 pieces, one could be Paul.
Yeah, this could be George, and I don't know. People are like, all right.
So I hope in the
was
Beatles
nice guy.
movie, they keep what this guy says. This guy says he wishes that there was like a camera that can fly from the ceiling all the way to Ringo's face while he's playing drums. This guy said it. So I can't wait to see that part.
Are the same footage of the Peter Jackson documentary in Let It Be movie, or are there other shots, other plot?
The Let It Be movie is more about the concert, just the concert, really.
So,
Right.
Jason, you saw this Let It Be, and you did too, David, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are there scenes in Let It Be that were not in Get Back?
Yes.
All right, that was my.
Because in the Let It Be movie, what I remember is that like he is showing himself to be more of a pain. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, but he is leading this band. They don't want to be in the studio. They don't want to be there. They don't want to do this.
That's what I read. The reason why McCartney did not want that movie circulating it, because it portrayed him as the tyrant, as the bad guy.
Sure.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, there's a part, they.
Not when you could say the dead guy did it.
Well, I mean, that part where George Harrison is arguing with Paul McCartney, they specifically put noise around it so you didn't have to hear it. But in the Get Back, the Peter Jackson, he really puts it in there so you could see like things are not going well, you know.
Different camera angles is what Frank is weighing in on.
There's a Peter Sellers cameo, right? And
oh no.
What? There is? And
hang on. This is a big moment in this program's history. We've got potentially one of the legendary trolls in the vinyl community. Is this really Arnie Zanzibar? Is this the Kiwi?
He's muted.
Is this him?
He's muted.
No, that can't be him. There's no way.
Yeah,
that picture I found out thanks to William, Pumping Vinyl. The picture of Arnie Zanzibar is Ronnie Bond, the drummer from the Trogs.
Oh yeah.
Well,
hang on, that's not really Arnie Zanzibar.
Wild thing.
Yeah,
I got to give props to William for finding that out. It kind of just blew my mind. I thought it was fake. I had to look it up myself, and it's true.
Well, I had a feeling that wasn't him, because usually part of the recipe for trolling is you don't show your real self. And
he's been up on Rachel's before.
Arnie Zanzibar has been up.
Yeah, with the camera on.
No kidding. I stand corrected, Arnie. I owe you an apology on that one.
Yeah, that was probably him. He probably clicked the wrong link or something.
Well, hang on. Let's see. Do I have any dislikes yet? Because again, I was performing a social experiment, and it looks like we do have a dislike, guys. I'm sorry. We've got 2 dislikes. So I want to shout out those venerable people who came in. We've got 33 likes. I want to thank the likes and the dislikes. I want to thank you too, because your opinion matters. Last week we had 3. I think it was the 3 blocked accounts from our friend from Omaha. So I did release the main account, I see, and we only have 2 dislikes. So maybe those other hidden accounts, Willie Strange Name, or some of these other ones. I don't know. They're analytics, folks. They're for everybody. That's what's for breakfast. Oh, hang on a second. BK, Breakfast King of Loyalists. Is this a threat? He says, I want to make it 3. Well, hang on a second. I got one thing that's going to make you stop that, BK. You ready for this?
I hate your guts.
You're right, Brandy Savage. I hate your guts, BK, for saying that, you jerk. Oh, Vance, I knew. See, this is the heel turn we've been waiting for. When Vance goes into the pot and dislikes.
Oh, look, it was Johnny L giving the thumbs down, huh?
Oh, Johnny L. Whoa, Johnny.
You know, Johnny L's photo looked like if you died and then went to, like, you remember that Adam Sandler movie, Pixels?
Yes. Oh, yeah, I remember it. I didn't watch it because I think I went and put my head in at a toilet for 2 hours after watching that.
Well, if there was a purgatory.
No, we've got 5 dislikes now. I think I've angered our friend from Omaha. He is bringing the full force of his dislike armada, and we're getting under attack. Hey, now we've got a surprise, and this is a legitimate surprise. Paul, Psyko Platters. Paul, welcome. First
Hello,
time
everybody.
How are you,
you?
sir?
Hey,
Good.
Paul.
I'm okay, Chance. I'm okay. How's everybody, gang?
Good.
Is that a Bulls shirt?
You're bringing it hard. I like it.
Yes. Yes, it is a Bulls shirt. Thank you. I'm from Chicagoland originally. I remember I was a Bulls fan from about 1974 on. So I remember
You're a
when
Bob Love, Jerry Sloan Bulls fan.
That's right.
Jerry
That is-
Sloan, yeah.
That's right. I met Bob Love many, many moons ago. Hey, look at you at the Alan Parsons. We shall
Good
call
job.
it the Alan Parsons Project.
Orion is the song on that album, Jose, that the championship Bulls used to come out to.
Mhm.
That's exactly why I didn't pull it out.
Look at this.
That's what he said.
Well, Paul, I got to ask, was it the Beatles talk that summoned you to the dais? Was it the Beatles talk, which we never cover on this program, that you said, you know what, I'm going to join the boys and I'm going to give you the hot takes when it comes to Beatles talk? What brought you?
Well, guess what? I found out you were on, and I have nice new equipment, so I pop on any damn place I want to now.
Hey, listen, we'll take it.
Thanks to you guys.
Excellent. Well, Paul, we're glad you're here. We're counting up the dislikes. We're really staggering.
Oh boy! Right off
You
the
know,
bat.
I'm gonna go and dislike this shit right now.
Yeah. Listen. We need to set a new benchmark because the last one, like I said, we had the 3.
this video.
Yes, please. We're gonna set
That ought to catch the algorithm's attention.
Yeah. I'm gonna shadow ban this account forever.
Man, insane. So, Paul, what's new in your world? What's going on?
Well, let's see. We had a nice live stream last night. I just dropped a new episode of Jukebox from Hell just about 2 hours back on the Love and Spoonfuls Revolution 69. And next week's episode, oh boy, I'm taking another musical grenade for people, whether they like it or not. The 1973, we're closing out season 4, the 1973 album from Danny Bonaducci.
It's the Partridge Family.
Wow, it's the content nobody knew existed and nobody knew they needed until Paul speaking it into existence right now.
You know, I don't remember the guy's name, but the other day I was watching a random video and somebody had that horrible Beach Boys record, the one with the whale. It's really expensive now.
Which one is that?
Episode 1. That's my show. That's the first.
No, that was not yours. You have the one
on CD because that thing's a tough son of a
No.
bitch.
I saw somebody had it on vinyl.
Really? You're talking about Summer in Paradise, right?
Yeah.
That thing's hard to get. I didn't know they made it on vinyl.
Yeah, it's like a Japanese pressing.
Oh, they'll
What
release
year is
anything.
this? What year is this?
There's rapping on it, so probably like late 80s, early 90s.
So that's probably why it's only on CD.
You never heard those songs? There's like Mike Love, like
92.
rapping.
That came out in 92.
So Nirvana was happening, and then Goo by Sonic Youth was happening, and they were like, you know what? Let's do a rap song, right?
Oh no, Mike Love was like beatboxing and stuff, and
that's like
even John Stamos joining the Beach Boys couldn't like keep them on the straight and narrow. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's a horrible record.
Wow.
But I don't remember whose channel was it. But if somebody knows, let me know.
Well, Jose, hang on a second. I think we've got a sound effect for that because we're a high value program, and I think the sound effect goes something like this. So,
Wow.
Oh man.
There you go.
Chance, did you record that by holding the microphone to your ear?
I did.
Okay,
Actually,
I
it's
thought
the
so.
sound of the ocean when I do
Sounded
that.
familiar.
There's a lot of whooshing when I did that one time. I don't know why it was. I thought I had some off gassing in my brain. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I was going down the rabbit hole of like how to remove off gassing.
You can't from the PVC
can.
sleeve.
You can. I did it.
Don't say the guy who's using car wax because that's a giant myth.
No, I actually tried it and it actually cleaned it.
Jose, are you pulling my leg because I do
No,
have a
for real. It's what is it? I don't know what X.
It's turtle wax, X or something like that.
Yeah,
and this guy, I think he was in Australia. So again, shout out to Ernie Zanzibar. It might have been him, but this guy from Australia literally took like some kind of car.
Look at the comps in this. Look at the comps in this. The cheapest one for sale right now is $3,000.
This is that bad Beach Boys record.
What the hell?
Yes.
Guys, we're in the wrong business.
The most expensive one is $1,500. The last one that sold for what?
You know what I foresee?
That's nuts.
Hang on, Jason's having a swami moment.
RSD 2025. Right? RSD 2025. Beach Boys Summer in Paradise. You need it.
Wow. Well, Jason,
maybe 30-25. You ain't gonna see that anytime soon.
Jason, you're not gonna believe this, but I've got a drop for that too. You ready? You got it off here, guys. We're sparing no expense in the drops departments. I'm telling you.
That sounds like something from Krusty, this audience.
Paul.
If
So Wyoming Dave has slipped in the back door. Wyoming Dave, how are you, sir?
I'm good, sir.
Good. I saw you got some records from our friend South Carolina, CJ, the Jazz Noob.
Professor Jazz Noob, CJ.
Professor Jazz Noob. Yeah. So what was that about? Did he lose a bet, or why was he sending you such nice records?
All of a sudden, he used to message me on Instagram. Hey, I got some VLC to send you any.
DCLT, yeah.
Final community locator. And he sent me a video.
Some BLT.
BLT. Yeah.
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Now, Dave, this is getting off the court.
VCLT.
I could go for a BLT.
There you go.
He just came out of blue and said he wanted to send me some records.
Well, that's really nice of him, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm happy. What was your favorite that, no offense, CJ, but we're going to ask him his favorite of what it was sent your way, Dave. What's the one that you're like, wow, this is awesome?
Oh, he sent me two early Herbie Hancock albums from the late 60s. That's cool. On
Nice.
Blue Note Records.
Nice.
And
Some Hancock action.
Yeah, some kid got out of a spelling bee by misspelling that name. He put a D in there. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, David.
Hey, Chance, can I interrupt
David,
you?
This is the after-hours show, but I don't know.
I think that joke is banned in Texas, so don't keep repeating it.
Hey now.
All right.
Don't tell me to get a grip. Okay, all right. We're gonna leave it there.
Hey, Chance, if you don't have it, you need to get the Prices Right loser sound.
Well, hang on. I might have that one, Paul. Let's see. We've got a lot here. I don't know. I don't.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, you need to get one.
Yeah, good call on that. I might have had it at one point, but
What?
Yeah, good call. Price is Right. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I do like to loop that in when I can.
This is off the rails right now, huh?
Hey, listen, this is what we call it the freestyle because there is no rhyme or
Free
reason.
for all.
There is no good or season.
Free balling it, kids. Free balling it.
Free balling. That's right, Paul. Exactly. Novice Nick says there's free speech in Texas, and I think you're right on that one, Nick. I think that's why David is.
That's not.
in the Lone Star State.
Actually, there was a point in my collecting journey, like 3 or 4 years ago, that I was very much into like those bastard records.
What do you mean, bastard records?
It's like that Queen, the Made in Heaven record, or the Black Flag green record with a like it looks like that. That Beach Boys record. I had the two what is it, the Doors records without Jim Morrison,
I never heard those.
stuff like that.
What about the Adam
that.
Sandler record? Is the Adam Sandler records, Jose? Are those bastard records?
No, because those are $100 right now on Discogs.
At a medium pace.
Yes.
Funny you should ask.
Oh no, he did. I mean, literally, Jose was sitting on them like phone books.
They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
This was 21 when it dropped on Waterloo, and then this was 17 because nobody bought it.
Well, they're regretting that one because that one's worth considerably more, isn't it, Jose?
Yeah, this is like $100, and it's pretty good. Like, to be honest, the songs that are on this
songs are better than the first.
Is that US vinyl?
What?
Yeah.
Is that on US vinyl?
Yeah, first time on vinyl.
It was Record Store Day. Yeah.
Another country. I didn't.
Actually, there's two more that I'm missing. The Vinyl Me Please, eight Crazy Nights, and then there's a live one from the Netflix special.
Well, you're seriously not going to buy the Vinyl Me Please 8 Sleepless Nights or whatever. I mean,
Crazy Nights, of course.
No.
Of course I would.
It's a technical foul.
It's a technical foul. That's a great movie. I love that movie. I love that movie.
So hey, Paul, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Nobody has been talking about it, and my brother works at Walmart, and I need to ask him. But was there a secret vinyl sale going on? Was it the $15 sale, but it was like store level only? Do you know anything about that?
I did hear some whispers on it, but I also have to explain something. I used to work at the main store. Okay, but in the last 9 years, I've actually worked for what's called a neighborhood market, which is 90% grocery. So I don't have bevied information from my store down the street. So, but I thought I heard something about a secret sale. That's right, but I'm the last person to ask, probably.
I got it. Yeah. I need to connect with my brother because he works at I guess we'll call it traditional Walmart, right? Is that safe to say? It's not.
Yeah.
They have some grocery, but they have automotive and they have all.
Right. Yeah. That's right.
But I saw it online and I was like, wow, was this the $15 sale that didn't happen for Black Friday? Now, conveniently, they're rolling it out right the week of Record Store Day. Funny how that works.
Oh, by the way, I have a new stack of records here now.
Cool.
Well,
Psyko Platter.
Yes.
Psyko Platter.
Right,
that your outfit looks good now. It looks really good now.
Thank you.
Hey, Paul, I see you have a Nectar thing in the back.
I love them. That's one of my favorite albums.
Right.
Well, before we get too far off the rails, I want to give a warm welcome to the newest man of the day is Johnny L, one of the best of us.
DJ Johnny.
Johnny L. Why have we had a DJ? Are you moonlighting at night? Are you doing some club gigs? Why have we had a DJ? Johnny?
First of all, I thought I'd take a chance and come on stream.
Oh no!
Take a chance.
Johnny, we gotta take you off.
That's like one of my jokes.
Yeah.
It's a really bad ABBA joke, actually.
By the way, to your answer to your question, Chance, I'm on Tuesdays from 3 to 6 on this doo-wop channel, the Oldies channel, where we play old R&B tunes and obscure street corner harmony groups, like the Penguins, all that stuff, right? So we do that for a hobby, and I'm the youngest person DJ there. The other DJs are like in their 70s, right?
That's wild.
It's a community that really like and love doo-wop and the old and street corner harmony and the harmony groups, like the Capris and stuff like that, right? So that's what I
love all that music, but I have a question for you. In that studio the radio station that you do it at, is there a backup Victrola just in case the mater system goes down?
It's
wax cylinder. I don't know.
Is the guy cranking that shit like just in case?
The doo-wop Cafe's been around since 1999 or 1990, something like that, right? Really old. It's been around for a long time, so it's just for older people. Even young people come on in the chat and they request songs and stuff, from all over.
I love
right?
that
from
stuff.
all over
50s music is great.
That's awesome. How long have you been doing that, Johnny?
The first time I joined, I was doing it for like a year and a half. Then I took a sabbatical, right? But then I came back on recently again. So I'd say in all, maybe 2.5 years, something like that.
Oh wow!
And you know what?
Yes.
You know what, Chance? I was kind of type that I would never think of doing that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Actually talking to people or even coming on here like that, right? So it kind of broke me out of that kind of shell, right? To be kind of shy and stuff like that.
Comfort zone.
So
yeah,
now I'm really used to it, right? So
Hey, it's
I like it. I
vaginal.
enjoy it.
Vaginal.
I enjoy it. Right. I really
David
enjoy
Bianco
it.
should be kicked out of that name.
All right, David. We've encountered the counterfeit audio excursion. This is vaginal, and I don't know exactly the story behind vaginal, but vaginal has rebranded as Safe and Sound Vaginal Audio Excursion. David, how do you feel about this?
Don't say feel and vaginal in the same sentence.
And is it cherry red vaginal? We're just wondering.
You know what? I don't like channels that don't have a logo. Can Safe and Sound Vaginal can he at least have like a nice photo?
At least a pink color, please.
I took a giant leap. and I subbed to Safe and Sound.
Oh no, Johnny, and
That one?
I was curious.
We're never gonna see a return on that, Johnny.
With the name of vaginal, right? With the name vaginal, that kind of like perked my ears up, right?
Hey, with a name like vaginal, it's got to be good, right? I mean,
right. Hey, when you get old like us, like me, it's, it's kind of like
Johnny got excited. He was like, "Oh shit!"
Hey, it's the scratch and sniff channel, I think.
Wow.
Oh,
Guys, I hope you enjoyed the last live stream we're ever going to have on this channel, because I have a feeling we're going to be banned in 6 different ways here. So enjoy it. Live it up. Laugh it up, boys. Laugh it up.
They say imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. So.
Well, I saw that. I saw it yesterday. Matter of fact, I saw it. I was on Rob Northern Revolution show. He asked me on yesterday, and I saw that name pop up. And I, right, wrong, or indifferent, I just assumed it was the Troll King himself, William from Omaha, and I just let it be. And then I saw the name pop up again today, and I'm like, hang on a second. I didn't think that, the things weren't adding up. And so then I was educated that that's probably, and I put probably in air quotes, probably not William. So, William, I owe you an apology. And it's 2. I've given you.
The least I can do is just unsub if there's a problem. So don't be.
Yeah.
That's the least. That's the only thing you can do. Johnny.
That is true, Johnny. That's the least you can. Oh no, guys, we're bleeding. We've now got 6 dislikes. I mean, the momentum is really. I mean, this is what happens when you talk vagina.
Well, yeah, when you put a vaginal channel on, it's likely to bleed.
Some good Samaritan was just walking around YouTube and.
Chance, I know you like wrestling and everything, and I was, Mellow D, right? He's selling off some of his.
I do. Yeah, I know.
Did you see the wrestling stuff he has?
The human.
No,
wrestling pick.
Johnny, if I buy any wrestling stuff, if I buy like a pair of Macho Man's sweaty man panties, my wife will probably divorce me. I can't bring
pictures
to the house.
No, the pictures. You all kinds of pictures from way back. All kinds.
You don't keep underwear in your record collection?
No, that's not like the
Alice Cooper. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Hang on a second. Hang on. I'm sorry. We've got a remote. Hulk Hogan wants to weigh in on this one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see, Hulk Hogan cannot even believe that you brought
see that?
Jose, what is that?
Jose's underwear.
You've shown that before, I think. Jose's shown that.
Oh my.
Jose, what is
so
this?
I work with this musician called Silverio.
What the heck? Look at that. What
This
the
is a very hard to get record. And when he does his shows, he's only wearing that thong thing.
Oh no!
And
you say hard to get.
Yeah, he's played. He has serious music groups that he's in, but this is like a alter ego type.
This is like his Weird Al episode. Is that what's going on?
No. This is like the dirtiest electronic music you've ever heard in your life.
Well,
but I've worked with him, and then when I saw him live the first time, he gave me this. It's not used.
That guy in the picture, if he's wearing those kind of underwear, if they're too tight, it looks like it because the way he looks.
Well, that's the whole idea, is that it doesn't fit them. But, yeah.
Well, David had to take a private moment, so I think he's on Discogs right now trying to purchase that album. So Jose, way to sell the record. Nice job.
Well, that's like $100 record, so you know.
I promise everyone, never in my life will a Psycho ever wear a Speedo. I'll be blinding everyone in the world.
Paul, thank you.
Well, that's nice to know. Thank you very much.
For that image, no.
I'm gonna have to go like in 10 minutes. So if you see me disappear,
Jose, we're setting the clock because when you put the 10-minute countdown, we're gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, let's change topics for a quick second because we said it before. Because next week, obviously, we're not doing a show. We're gonna go weekly, probably in June. So just put that into your peace pipe and smoke it. We'll have more information coming out soon on that. But
you could do something over there. You could do something over there, like a 30-minute, an hour kind of.
What do you mean, do something over there?
What, like a 30-minute stream?
Hey, listen, Mexican Mazzy, we don't need to make this about storytelling. And I go to Austin to look for records and to have a good time and hang with people. I know Mazzy gave us a lot of shit because we didn't take enough video. David took a fine video, and I saw David's video, and I was like, that speaks for me too. So
Yeah.
Mazzy will be there. Mazzy can tell the stories. He can take the pictures. I'm looking for records. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but.
Yeah, I took one photo that I took like I sent to my wife, was just like, hey, I'm here, and that's the whole of it, like photos I have from the whole trip.
Oh, hang on now, Jason. How should I reply to this one? Pumping Vinyl says, "Get some bitches on the show, Chance." And you know what? I want to reply. Well, William, come on up, but I don't know if that's polite. Is that polite?
Oh my!
Is that polite? I don't know. You tell me. Tell me in the comments below.
William must be like sweating the amount of women he gets for that kind of shit.
This is a Chance. This is a question for actually the whole panel.
Okay.
What is your view on the new Pink Floyd UV or UV record?
Johnny's trying to go.
Because I'm waiting for mine. I can't wait. They look beautiful, I think, in my opinion. But
I don't have one. I'm not gonna buy it. Does anybody have that yet? I'm just curious.
Okay,
they really
all
look
right,
nice.
I got Justin from Mazzy. He's listening. He's driving as he's listening.
Whoopty wang.
He said,
Hang on a second. I gotta drop that. I think it goes like this.
Wait, so Mazzy is driving and texting? Mazzy, you
no, he probably voice text. And he said, Chance, do not mock Mexicans using my name.
You do what?
I think Mazzy was deeply upset that I called Jose Mexican Mazzy. So to both Mazzy and Jose, I retract my.
Well, Mazzy did ask me for a sombrero like a week ago. So,
in fairness to Jose, I did promise.
I don't even know where they sell those things here.
Well, in fairness to Jose, I did promise him that we will visit a honky tonky, as he calls them, because last time in Austin, Jose was very upset that we didn't go visit a honky tonky. And
yeah, of course we have. Well, we have to. It's Texas.
We'll try to make amends. But so Johnny, back to your question. I saw it. It's not for me. I'm not a Pink Floyd completist. I think it's a cool execution. I think it's cool what they did there. But if I'm being honest, if I need to pick up that record again, because I have an original, I would probably do the 2013. That's where my money would go. I think the 30th anniversary seems to be the money shot.
I have that. I have that. The 30th.
Yeah, okay. And what do you think?
You're not buying this latest one for sound. I can tell you that.
Well, at this point, it's either you're a completist, you're a huge fan, or you like the way it looks because it does look pretty cool. It's clear.
It is cool looking.
Yeah,
but the 50th wasn't great sound wise on black vinyl. So.
Well, I don't have an expensive turntable anyway, so I won't notice the difference.
So here we go, Johnny. So Vinyl Piper Chris says the new 2-disc Dark Side of the Moon sounds great. So here's somebody who actually has one. And that is
how about the Garfield?
He showed about 40 versions in an Instagram or something of that. So I can't believe it's anywhere near some of the ones he showed that he has. Like the UK and
we have breaking news. Jazz Bums, I don't know which one this is, but the Jazz Bums Collective is reporting that the 60th anniversary of Dark Side will have a moon rock fragment, and that's according to the Rock and Roll Rev. You heard it here first, in case you're wondering.
I wonder why the needle's jumping. This is defective. Esposito, take this back.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Did I hear or I see somewhere that Esposito said that people were ordering online from his store, Record Store Day, and literally were calling the next day if they didn't get a tracking number? Is this legitimate? I mean, where are we at as a society where you like the people are, again, age of entitlement conversation, but to literally think that you place an order on probably a big volume ordering day and not to get a tracking number the next day and to be butthurt. I mean, that's.
No, I think it was where they ordered it, and because it was so busy, they expected it like 2 days later or something like that, and they were wondering.
They called the next day and they said, "Where are my records?"
Yeah, where are my records? Like,
well, that's the Amazon effect, though, right? Like, I think people are conditioned to expect like the turnover. But if you're I don't want to insult anyone, but if you're a true blue record collector, media mail, that shit don't take 2 days. I mean, that's a maybe in the week kind of situation, but Hey,
well, it all depends on if it's going across the country. It'll take about almost 5-6 days.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, if it's coming to Canada, it takes forever. By the time, especially at our age, by the time you get the album, you're going, I never ordered that. What the hell was going on here? You forget about it, bro.
Snail mail.
Yeah. So, Jason, since it's been a few months that you've been in Austin, I mean, is there any new record stores on the scene or any kind of new information that you can share with us to get us ready so we hit the ground running when we get there next week?
We're at that place where I found the David Bowie Record Store Day. We could go there. It's pretty kind of a cool shop, like on top of a place called Juice Land.
Juice Land. Okay.
So, like, you go there and it's very fruity smelling. So,
so instead of musky smelling record, you're smelling fruit juice. Is that
right?
Safe and Sound Juice Land Audio Excursion.
That's right.
I like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, well, this makes me feel good. William is reporting that we are crushing the Raging Tomato channel right now. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that the Andrew Tate fan club is they're reeling from the riveting conversation about Juice and Dark Side of the Moon. We're bringing to the masses. Yeah. What was that, Dave? What'd you say?
Who's Andrew Tate?
Oh, Dave, that's a Google search you probably want to do alone. I would recommend that.
I never heard of him. Sorry.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. He's a controversial figure in the contemporary culture. I'll just say that. So,
I never heard of him.
So new record store. Anything else, Jason? Because I don't want to be surprised. I'm renting a car the first day. I think that's going to be our record store day. I've already prepped Jose when I pick him up at the bus station. I'm going to hit the ground running, and I think that's going to be our high. I think that's probably the day we'll come out to your place. I think and do all that. But what's the name of that shop that's out? The Piranha.
Yep, Piranha.
Yeah. Okay, so Round Rock, I think is where that is. So yeah, we'll have our work cut out for us. But
so just so you know, Concert Buddy,
yes,
you are crushing the Raging Tomato.
Okay, in what way?
There are currently 49 people watching us right now.
Okay.
And there's only 34 watching the Raging Tomatoes.
Well, listen, it's not a contest, but I like winning.
How many dislikes does she have?
Well, let's see.
Oh, hang on a second. I know which jazz bum this is, and this jazz bum who will remain nameless is correct. I do have. There will be an Alice in Chains record. I don't know if he'll find me in Austin, but coming soon, there will be a beautiful Alice in Chains, a highly coveted record, soon coming in a future Concert Buddy video. So. I know what jazz one that is.
That's cool.
Funny. Well, part of when I talked to Jose earlier, part of our thinking was we better hit these record stores first because there's going to be a lot of competition coming into Austin for the show. But I've never come to the spring show, so what should I expect? The same volume of dealers as the fall show? Like, can you give me a primer, Jason or Bianco? I think you've been to the spring show, right?
I've been to the spring show as well.
Not a lot of difference, I don't think, really. But, you got to realize the last few years, the COVID thing's kind of been a rebuild up. So it's kind of hard to tell exactly what the heck's going on.
And Rojas, how do you weigh in on this? Is there a difference, or is it just same as it ever was?
Well, I would say the same, but what happened on Record Store Day, this changes the game. Like
In what way? Do tell.
Well, I think, well, in Austin for Record Store Day, there were so many people, it was too much for me. Like I went to Waterloo and it was packed, and I was like, I can't be here. That was like the first time I've ever like, nope, not gonna touch.
I'll be
this.
recognized. No.
Yeah,
no,
right.
I saw her
Are you
social
that
media.
BC5 Karen? Are you Jason?
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, I did see the Waterloo social media, and they were into that back neighborhood about 6 blocks deep. I mean, it was. We talked about it, on the show Sunday. I mean, the sea of humanity that came out for this Record Store Day.
I don't know why it took so long, but I found it. I know
Jose, that was 10 minutes ago. Jose, let's get the time machine and let's go back to 10 minutes. When we were talking.
What?
Speaking of 10 minutes, didn't he say he had to leave in 10 minutes?
Yeah, Jose. I think that's why Jose came back from the future.
Your timer.
I don't know why this is a sticker. Like if you know someone that has this stick like in a car or something, please tell them that they're idiots. It's a horrible sticker. But I just
hang on. Well, Eddie has breaking news. Eddie says that all the tables for Austin Spring Show have been sold out, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I've been to the Spring Show. To be honest, it's better. It's normally better than the one that we went, because there's a lot of people that go to the New York one later on that don't make it to the one we're doing. So I think that's a good thing.
Okay, well, I like to hear the fact that the table's sold out, so that's encouraging. But Jose, we've got our work cut out for us. We better hit the ground running double time now, because there's a lot of influx of competition that's going to be hitting. Yeah,
I guess. I mean, I don't get tired. Did you saw that End of an Year now closes later? They announced they close at 8 from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So a little breakfast, a little random store. What was it that we went? Half price books.
Oh yeah. Listen. Jose was a great roommate and a great travel partner, because he had the stamina to keep up with my just weird. Like we went to Half Price Books, looked at everything. Jose was thinking about picking up a copy of Mein Kampf. I'm like, I didn't expect this out of you, Jose.
Oh yeah, there was a copy. There was a copy of Mein Kampf. I remember that. Yeah. It was.
Wait, when are you guys coming here? You're coming here next Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon?
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
I arrive at. I saw there's a later one, and I arrive at 8. So I think that's better for me, because I don't have to wait as long for you.
Yeah, I should be. My flight arrives at 9. So usually I'd come in on the Wednesday, stay, and then I'd hit the ground running early Thursday. But I've got some family stuff, so I'm taking an early flight Thursday morning, hitting the ground, picking up my sidekick there, Jose, and we're gonna paint the town red. He's already got his record box filled up with records.
So maybe I'll meet you Thursday, right? Like maybe I can meet you early Thursday, and then we.
Yeah. I mean, if you can, great. But yeah, don't.
We can go to that Half Price Books. Is that what you're?
No, but my idea is not to go to the same ones, because the Mein Kampf one. That didn't have anything like at all. We didn't buy anything from there.
No, we didn't. No.
Which one did you go to? Did you go to the one next to the HEB, or did you go to the one on Lamar?
Lamar. It was Lamar Street. Yeah.
No, it's got to be the one next to the HEB, because that's where Jose was going, right? He was on his way to the HEB, and
I only know 3 Half Price Books. I've been to them, so.
Yeah, well, Arnaldo, there's HEBs here in Monterey, so
I have no idea what this HEB is.
It's a supermarket. It's a whole experience.
Is it like a Wawa?
No, it's like a Whole Foods basically.
Oh, okay.
No.
So it's not your Quick Mart.
It is.
It's a little more.
Is it like a Quickie Mart, like a 7-Eleven or a Wawa?
Well, I don't know where you are, David. Like if it's more ghetto, but like in Austin, they're very nice looking.
Well, yeah, the original.
Really nice.
Yeah, I'm talking about more the original ones, like by Sam.
Oh yeah, the oldest one here looks like a crack house. Yeah. But the other ones are really
bingo.
The other ones are really nice. But it's most people in Texas buy shop there. I don't know.
Well, when I think I've told the story, so I apologize for repeating it. But one of Jose's few requests when we were rooming together last time was he's like, "Hey man, can we go to the HEB?" And I was like, "Sure, that's no big deal." I knew it was down the street and there's a supermarket, and he took me on the tour. And you would have thought that he had stock in HEB. He was guiding me around, and he said, "Hey man, do you ever want a quarter of a cookie cake? Here you go." And sure as shit, they cut a quarter of a cookie cake, and they have a container just for a quarter of a cookie cake.
Yeah, they got the good shit there, the good shit.
It was impressive.
Yeah,
and
but it was like Home Depot. People were asking him, "Where are the tomatoes?" Oh, aisle 17. It was like,
Well, I cook a lot, so I go there a lot. And they also sell like cakes for dogs. I don't know where else they can get cakes for dogs.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I mean, you could eat it. It's just peanut butter cakes. But
so Wyoming Dave, I hate to change the subject, but we've got a really hot charge here. We've got Safe and Sound Vaginal Audio Excursion.
I'm gonna leave, by the way. All right, I'm gonna leave.
All right, Jose.
See you next week.
Jose.
Take care.
See, Jose.
So Wyoming Dave, it says from again, Safe and Sound Vaginal Audio
I thought he was a
Excursion.
troll. I thought he was a
And
troll. I don't know.
It says Wyoming Dave banned vaginal from the Steve Westman show. How do you respond to this high accusation? Wyoming Dave, go.
Well, I see him make some smart ass comment to Mazzy when I was moderating the show.
Hey, listen, Wyoming Dave don't play. He'll slap a bitch. He'll slap a troll. He don't play. So maybe be nice. Be nice until it's time not to be nice, right? Speaking of which,
can I interrupt you, Chance?
of course you can.
One show, I seen Arnaldo show a reissue of this album.
And what is that, Dave? Tell us. I'm gonna make you big.
Electronic Sound by George Harrison. This is original.
Oh,
Arnaldo showed on.
I thought that was SpongeBob on there. I didn't know.
No,
That's original Apple label too.
oh, the Zapple, yeah, the Zapple label.
Yeah.
Oh, real cool. Real cool.
Rummy Cell plays good too. Arnaldo.
Nice.
Yeah,
Where
I don't
the
know.
bass-
I can't get really into that. It's a lot of weird noises.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
it's not happy electronic music. You're right.
It's for test equipment, isn't it?
Yeah, well, actually, the whole point was like he was showing him how the Moog worked,
Yeah.
and
Right.
they were, and little did he know, the guy who was I forgot his name, Barry something,
There's a second.
that George Harrison actually used all those weird sounds and what he was testing for the final recording.
I didn't realize that.
I like Wonderwall music better than
Yeah.
electronic sound.
Yeah. I never heard the Wonderwall album, but you're cool.
Dave, where did you get that from? I'm just curious.
Rummy Cell.
No, Remy Cell?
Rummage Cell.
Rummage Cell. I'm sorry.
Yard
Rummage
Cell.
Cell.
Yard
Got
Cell.
it. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Hey, Paul, I got a question for you since I don't get to talk too much. What is, because you're in Arkansas, right?
Yeah, Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah. So is that like by Conway and that kind of area, or is Conway a little bit more central?
Conway's a little more central.
Okay. Because I've been in Conway. I've been in Little Rock a little bit.
I'm about 30 minutes north of Fayetteville.
Fayetteville. Okay, got it.
Okay.
So by the university-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like a 10-minute drive, maybe 15-minute drive from the Arkansas-Missouri border.
Got it. Okay. So my question, because I've been through the state, I did try to hit some record stores, and again, I've only been to Conway and Little Rock. It was tough sledding. Is that indicative of the full state, that the record store scene is like a Mojave Desert, or was I just in the wrong area?
Well, I can at least probably tell you for about 3 to 4 counties up here, there's only one record store that's got 2 locations.
Okay.
Seriously, and that's Bentonville and Fayetteville. I do,
Okay.
and I mean from here to Little Rock, there might be one in Hot Springs. I think there is a relatively new one in Hot Springs, but I haven't been out there in maybe about 2-3 years. So
Okay. Well, I was a little sad because, and again, every state's different, but I thought even, because Little Rock's the capital, right, of Arkansas?
yeah.
I thought being in arguably the capital, maybe the biggest city. I mean, Fayetteville and obviously Bentonville, Walmart University out there probably has bigger populations. But I was kind of disappointed about the record store scene out there.
Well, I was a little surprised. I got on Facebook, I caught a blurb about a record show coming to Benton, and I normally wouldn't know what Benton is, but
That's
I
outside
used to have
Little Rock.
family members there. That's if you take Little Rock and then you go about east 30 minutes straight on the main
Interstate
highway.
30.
Yeah, and I'm like, that surprised the heck out of me.
But
I'm
that's
like,
a busy area. That's a pretty busy area.
yeah.
There's a lot there.
So does that mean you're going to go to this show, Paul?
No, that's about a 3.5, 4 hour for me, and I got a lot of stuff to do this month on my weekends.
Okay, fair enough. Johnny L, that's a similar topic. Record store or not record show scene. Is there any kind of record shows kind of in your area, or
there could be? I've never really, went to any kind of record show or anything like that. But I'm sure there's some around, like in Toronto, maybe stuff like that. I live in south of London, in St. Thomas, so we don't have anything like that in St. Thomas. Maybe London might have something, but I never really went to a record show before. It's kind of dangerous when you go in there because you end up spending a lot of money.
Dangerous. Oh, I thought somebody's gonna knife you. I was like, what record shows are you going to?
And then if you're married and you spend a lot of money, you may end up spending a lot of money for a lawyer after that. So
no. Bianco, I think we've got a new ringer on the dad joke alert. So I think Johnny L's on your corner right now, David.
Okay.
But, it's not that I'm not interested. It's just I don't know. I'm at the age now. It's like if I get a couple of albums from an auction from BB Fell or somebody like that or something like that, I'm satisfied. I'm happy.
Appreciate that. So Bianco, back to Austin. Yeah. You're coming in. You're going to the Early Bird Friday. Are you similar like last year? Are you supporting your man Arnaldo and his shop Vintage Mio?
Hopefully, yeah, he should be there. But I mean, I'm literally only going to be there on Friday this year.
Well, what's going on? You don't like us anymore, or what's the deal?
No, I'm co-chair of a golf tournament that's on Saturday. So.
Oh, Bianco, I didn't know you swung the sticks. What's going on here?
Well, I swing the sticks. It's swinging the nonprofits, trying to help make money for a nonprofit. But anyway, so it just kind of fell, bad timing.
So that's a public service announcement. If you want to meet David Bianco, the channel is Safe and Sound Texas Audio Excursion, Friday only. So we just got confirmation he'll be leaving Saturday morning. Get your autographs on Friday.
Friday night, actually.
So David,
that's the VIP package. That's David After Dark. We were going to promote that later. Come on, man.
So David, when you say it's non-profit or something, so it's sort of like for to help a charity or something.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, very nice.
Right.
Good cause.
Yeah. So
do you mind saying what charity or?
No, I'd rather not.
Okay.
Only because how channels.
Good for you. Good for you.
Oh no, because it's because of the stink of this program. I told you guys.
That's right. Yeah.
All that nastiness and the panties and all that shit that was going on earlier. Now we can't promote this charity.
Oh, but that's good for you, David. Anyway.
Thanks, Lon.
No, seriously, yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, but that's part of the busyness. You know what I mean? It's just like
How's Armando's shop doing? Because I follow it obviously on socials, but
I think really well. They had a ton of people in that area for the eclipse because it was one of the prime spots to see 100%.
Okay.
So he had people from all over the world coming into his shop. It was crazy.
Well, I've got breaking news. Norman Maslow hasn't made an appearance. He did miss the Beatles talk. Mazzy, you missed it. We actually talked the Beatles, and it went as bad as you can expect. So you probably didn't miss it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not golfing. I'm actually, chair of running it. So I've got to get there. I got to get there early, like 6 a.m. So,
awesome.
But that was my strategy in high school. What Mazzy wrote there.
For last 3 classes.
No.
Well, I'll be signing autographs at VinylCon.
Oh my God! Hang on.
Whoa!
VinylCon. Hang on, Arnaldo. I've got a sound for that. Hang on a second. It goes something like, I don't know. Hang on. It's we got that one. We got this one. We've got a lot. We've got yeah. So tell us about Vinyl Con.
Well, it's the first one. It's in Philly. It's Saturday and Sunday. I think I'll only be going for Saturday, and it's in Philadelphia. It's called Vinyl Con. Don't know what to expect. First time there, so we'll see.
This Saturday and Sunday?
Yes, this Saturday
Wow.
and Sunday.
Wow.
If you two would like to meet Arnaldo at Fidelios_frequency, booth 32.
Is that at a
Vinyl Con.
prison? Are there convicts that are giving away vinyl, or what's? I
I don't know. I'll let you know. I'll give you the scoop.
Okay.
I'll make a video.
Bring your own orange jumper, okay? You know,
If it's prisoners vinyl, I'll snap it up like that.
So Arnaldo, if you're signing autographs, right? Would it be too much to ask then if you could sign an autograph like to my favorite pal Johnny L?
No personalizations. No personalizations, Johnny. Come on, man.
That costs extra.
That costs extra. That's VIP. That's the VIP package. Come on, man. What are you doing? No, seriously, Arnaldo. So how did you hear about this? Is this a regular show in Philly?
No, it's the first time. It's the first time they're having it, and I think I saw it at one of the other local fairs. They were handing out like a leaflet or a card, and I think it was like maybe a month ago. Yeah, so we'll see how it is. They were already talking about it there at the fair.
Okay, interesting. Huh.
So there may be some people from New York that are going there, but it'll be interesting because every time I've gone to Philly lately in the last couple times, I went to 2 or 3 stores and didn't really find anything that was worth picking up. So I'm hoping there's going to be better vendors there.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean, your usual overpriced rare records, like really overpriced, but even stuff that is ordinary, $5 records would be $10. So yeah, a lot of stuff I was a little turned off by, but
yeah, I couldn't even. I mean, I've never been in that area, but I've never heard of any of the larger shops in metropolitan Philly. Or I know of in Pittsburgh. There's Jerry's Records. Like I've heard of Jerry's Records, but I can't think of like metropolitan Philadelphia of any, like, for lack of a better word, national type of.
Well, I go usually to Repo Records.
Okay.
And they also have Record Store Day too. So that's supposed to mean that it's kind of like one of the bigger ones. And then Long in the Tooth. And then there's another one in Fishtown. I think it's called Philadelphia Record Exchange. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But none of them that I would, write home about.
It's chance.
So they're good, a little overpriced, but that's also because I have access to stores in the New York area and Long Island area where I find those records at cheaper prices.
Yeah. No sense in paying more than you have to, for sure.
Exactly.
David, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Look at the screen I shared with you there.
Oh, hang on. We got a shared screen situation. I've got a sound effect for that, but we're not going to roll it. It's the artwork.
It's
Final Me
presented by
Please is
V.
behind this. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's why I thought I'd share it with you guys.
Interesting. Well,
bingo.
All right. Thanks, Dice Man. I appreciate Andrew Dice Clay, everybody.
Hopefully they'll have some overstock that they're selling, because when they had, let me let you in on a nice little secret.
Ooh.
When they had, I forgot what year it was, must have been 2018. They had a pop-up for I don't know, they weren't having the Grammys here, but it could have been around Grammy time. They had a pop-up, either Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't remember what it was.
Sure.
And Vinyl Me Please had a section there at this pop-up, and they had tons of their releases, and they were $10 each.
You told some of the biggest lies that I've ever heard of in my whole life.
Yeah.
It's called a clearance sale.
I'm emptying the toolkit. I'm emptying them out.
Sound effects.
No, but it's funny. Well, to that point though, Arnaldo, you said like maybe they'll bring some dead stock or excess. In Chicago at the Chicago show, some music director, like local. Well, yeah. But they bring, what they bring to the shows? They bring the returns. The
wow, going to be a lot of one steps now coming back.
So I'm assuming Vinyl Me Please is going to be doing some of the same
Maybe.
treatment.
No, mine was
Maybe you could pick up some of your own returns. That'd be
That's
epic.
Yeah.
Arnaldo was sent back. He's going to see that.
Well, here's the thing about Vinyl Me Please. They don't ask you to return it. So
Really?
yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
That's fine.
Nor do
Well,
they ask you to break to break it in half. Show the picture.
Yeah, actually, it's funny you bring that up because I had to get Arnaldo and Jason know this because I shared it with them. But that the last Coltrane UHQR, the ballads one, it had the bad overlay of the label, right? I mean, first world problems, but you're paying a premium. So Bud, customer service manager, Acoustic Sounds, he said, "Hey, okay, cool, no problem. We'll send you a replacement disc. Send us proof of destroy." And wouldn't you know, I sprained my wrist trying to punch and karate break this thing. So it's a very durable. The clear vinyl, you can literally kill somebody if you really wanted to. No, I'm just messing around. Anywho. Well, I hope.
So you have to send them proof that you destroyed it before they send you.
Yeah, and I understand why, because you don't want people like saying,
Right.
"Oh no, I've got that," and then trying to sell it, which I'm sure it's happened, or else they probably wouldn't, bring it up.
Oh, that's too bad, because then you could have just been a little bit sneaky and snapped off a piece of a Mantovani or Streisand album without the label on it and go, "Here you are."
Here it is. Yeah, but it's got to be clear because they've got the clarity vinyl.
Damn.
So Mazzy's coming in hot. He says, "Does Austin still have a shitty food window?" Well, listen, we're not going to repeat the parking lot food situation. We're going to do it a little better.
The tacos. I saw the photo with the taco.
It won't be hard to do better. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, here's what we want to set a very low bar. So this year we're going to knock it out of the park. So get ready, Mazzy. Wear your sweatpants with the expandable waist because we're going to hit some real food. All I'm saying. Bring the big boy pants.
Oh, Mazzy's going to be with you guys, Chance?
Well, he's part of it. He's part of the Cocoon contingent. They're staying. I think it's him and Waxed and Dr. Robert. Kimbo's coming. Billy
from New York is coming too.
Yeah, Billy from New York. So they've got their contingent, and then you've got the not so Cocoon contingent of myself, Jose, who was on here earlier. Louis Golden's coming into town again, and then Jasmine Chris is rounding out the sexy panel. So we're gonna really bring the demographic down about 3 years. But we're gonna really just kill it. We're gonna kill it. So no, I'm sure we'll hang at some point. And David will be there Friday, except Friday evening, he's gonna be doing the David After Dark scenario. So
there you go.
We've got to make accommodations for that. But yeah, it'll be good.
54.
Yeah, good. Anywho, all right. Well, guys, I think we've run this plane into the ground. But I do want to thank new faces to the dais. Johnny, have you been on here before? I don't remember.
Yeah, I've been on here one time before.
Okay, Johnny. Well, Johnny, returning champion. Glad to see you up here. Johnny L, good guy. Paul,
good guy.
The channel is Psyko Platters. Paul is a great cat, and he does his own live stream. Yeah, of course. And of course, all this will be in the show notes too. And then, of course, the mayor of the VC on Facebook. I mean, if you've never gotten a Facebook message from Wyoming Dave, you're not part of the VC. It's part of the vetting process.
True. Yeah.
Good to see you, Wyoming Dave. And of course, regular guy. So good.
Thanks, Chance. Thanks, Chance. You're a great host. You're a great host, my friend.
Johnny, don't tell anybody. I've got a reputation to uphold. All right.
Okay, you're a prick, but you're a great host anyway. How about that?
On brand. Thank you, sir. All right. Thanks everybody for watching.
I'm only kidding.
All right,
Good night, guys.
You guys, take care.
Guys, take it easy.